Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the TMI tag. I asked you guys in my last video if you would be interested in seeing a get to know me video of some sort. So I couldn't really think of any questions to ask on my own, so I figured I would go ahead and do the TMI tag. Since there are 50 questions, I'm going to try to go through this expeditiously so that we're not sitting here for 50 minutes. So let's go on ahead and get started, okay? So question number 1 is, what are you wearing? I'm wearing a black dress that I got from ASOS, I believe, and this necklace is from Express. Number 2, have you ever been in love? Absolutely. I'm in love right now with my amazing fiance, and I've been in love before that, but those didn't really count, so. Number 3, have you ever had a terrible breakup? No. Not for me, it wasn't. Maybe for one of them, but not for me. Number 4, how tall are you? I'm about 5'7", and with heels on, I can be 6 feet tall. So I'm not short. I think I am above average height. I am 5'7". I don't know if I look tall in videos or short, but that's how tall I am. Number 5, how much do you weigh? I mean, I really don't know, but I just ate 2 brownies. So I don't know. I think I'm probably around like 145, maybe. A little under 150. Somewhere between 140 and 145 is how much I pretty much weigh and have weighed since college. So somewhere on that, in that range. Well, no, because when I went to the doctor's office one time, I was so offended. You know, you step on a scale and it's like the increments of 50, like 50, 100, 150. So the nurse like put it all the way on 150, and then she was starting the scale. I was like, oh, you need to go down to 100 and go down. She's like, oh, no, I need to start at 150. And she was right, like I weigh more than 150. So I don't know how much I weigh. That was a couple months ago. I think I'm like, we're just gonna say 145. Okay, 146 because I had the 2 brownies. Okay, let's just say 146. Number 6, any tattoos? Absolutely not. I have a ridiculous fear of needles, like giving blood. Having to sit to get a tattoo is just beyond my mind. I don't know how people do that. I do not like needles. And no, I have no tattoos. I have no thoughts about getting any tattoos. And also another reason why I don't have tattoos is it's weird. Okay, I've always said I don't want a tattoo because like I don't want my tattoo to show in my wedding dress. Is that weird? Like, even if you get a tattoo on your leg, I'm just like, well, no, I don't know what my wedding dress is going to look like, so I don't want to get a tattoo because my wedding dress might show it. So I've always said that. And I mean, I wouldn't probably get a tattoo anyway, but no, I don't have any. I don't plan to get any because I don't want thug passion on my back when I walk down the aisle for my wedding. Number 7, any piercings? I have my ears pierced, and I had my belly button pierced when I was like 18, but I haven't worn that since like, I mean, I don't know, a really long time. So I think it's probably closed, but no, I have no other piercings, just my ears. Number 8, OTP. I don't know what that is. Number 9, favorite show. My favorite show of all time is Golden Girls. Is that weird? I watch it every single night on the Hallmark Channel. It comes on from 11 to 1 and I will watch it. I have the entire series on DVD. Like, I'm like down anytime I see a Golden Girl quiz, I take it. That is my favorite TV show of all times. I can watch reruns every day, all day, morning, night. I love that show. And I also really like Martin because I love to laugh. So I have that whole series on DVD. But current TV shows that I love things like How to Get Away with Murder. I like that show. I was watching Scandal hard, but I don't know. I kind of fell off. I still haven't seen the last 2 episodes of the last season. They're still saved on my my little DVR. I haven't watched those. I've recently been watching a few episodes of Wayward Pines with my fiance, but I haven't seen the whole series. So I mean, let's just not include that because I don't really know that's a favorite. Golden Girls. Let's just leave it at Golden Girls. Favorite band. I don't have a favorite band, but my favorite singer of all time is Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton can do no wrong. She's the best of all time to me. Okay, to me. I love Toni Braxton. I would cry if I ever met her. I have yet to see her perform in person. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I went to Vegas one time when she was performing there, and her show wasn't playing when I went. I cried. Like, they had her like a little, what's it called? Like a shop with Toni Braxton stuff. It was closed because she wasn't performing. I was on the glass, like, sliding down the glass with tears rolling down my face. I was so sad about that. Like, I love Toni Braxton. Favorite singer of all time. That's my girl right there. Number 11, something you miss. I don't know about a thing, but some people I miss are my niece and nephew. I love them so much, and they live out of state, so I don't get to see them very often, but I do FaceTime them almost every single day because I just can't go too long without seeing them, and I miss them so much. They are the cutest things. Like, I'm not even a mother. I'm not their mom, but like, I love those kids so much I could cry. Like, that's, like, I love them, and I'm scared. Like, is that how it feels to be a mom? Like, but you actually had them and they're yours? Like, that's scary. That's crazy. Like, I love those two little babies. Like, oh my God, they are my world. So my nephew he'll be 2 in November, and my niece, she's born the day after me, so she's just a couple months old, maybe like, wait, April, May, June. She's 3 months. She's almost 4 months old. So they are just like the cutest little, just move on. They're just so cute. I'm about to start crying. Number 12, what's your favorite song? I don't have a favorite song. No, I couldn't pinpoint a favorite song. I really love music. I love 90s music a lot. I love R&B. So pretty much anything that's R&B 90s is a favorite. I don't know. I don't have a favorite song. Number 13, how old are you? It's real personal. I'm 28. I'm almost 30 now. Number 14, what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Pisces. Shout out to the Pisces. Hey, see y'all born in March. If you're born in March, you're really hot because, you know, it's the best month of the year. So high five to the March babies. Quality you look for in a partner. Well, I really don't look for partners, but I already have one. And things that I love about him are that he makes me laugh. He gets me. He accepts me and loves me. And he's just an awesome person all around, you know, God-fearing, makes me a better person, like one of the most patient, happiest people in the world. And I need to be more like that. So I look for someone who can make me better and someone who loves me the way that I am, you know, already. So I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but that's pretty much what my partner is. And he's cute too, so look for that, cute. Number 16, what's your favorite quote? I don't have a favorite quote, but a quote that I use often is a quote that my AP economics teacher used to say to us all the time, and it was, success is not an option, it's mandatory. And I have used that quote in a whole lot of different situations in my life just to get me through a lot of different things. And it's kind of, you know, it kind of makes me feel like I don't have a choice but to be great and but to try to do my best at everything that I do. So I love that quote. And I guess if I had to pick a favorite, it would be that. But, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you see cute quotes on Instagram. So sometimes I have a different favorite. But that's a lifetime favorite. We'll go with that. Number 17, favorite actor. I think I'm going to have to go with Meryl Streep. I think Meryl Streep is poppin'. Like, ever since Death Becomes Her. And that came out back in the 80s when I was like 1. Okay, I love that movie. Maybe it came out in the 90s. It probably came out in the 90s, like early 90s. But if you haven't seen Death Becomes Her with Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep, girl, what are you doing? Girl, go watch it right now. That movie is popping. And then like The Devil Wears Prada. I mean, Meryl Streep is just it. Like, if you need her to act like a branch on a tree, mama's gonna be that branch. And that's gonna be the best branch you ever seen on a movie because Meryl Streep is it. Number 18, favorite color. I guess it depends on what we're using the color for. I like the color purple when it comes to like decorating. I like the color black when it comes to dressing myself, like in clothes. I like the color red, just in general. I'm really bad at this because I can't just pick one thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. One of those three. Number 19, loud music or soft music. I'm gonna go with soft music because honestly, I don't have time for all that bang to bang pop pop on the radio nowadays. I feel like I'm so old. Like when I get in my car, I turn my radio all the way down. Sometimes I ride in complete silence because I just don't want to hear that. Like I just don't want to hear that. Like all that is unnecessary. Like hush, shh, shh. So I like to listen to like R&B, soft music, you know, stuff that kind of puts you to sleep. I like that kind of music. Number 20, where do you go when you're sad? I don't know if I go to a place. A lot of times when I'm like sad or upset, I just kind of stay to myself or I'll pray about it So I guess I'll go to God. That would probably be the best way I could answer that. Yeah, that's the best way. Number 21, how long does it take you to shower? I don't know, like 7 minutes, 10 minutes. I guess it depends on if I have to shave or not. I don't know. Number 22, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? So if it's like a weekday and I'm running late, which is often, I can get dressed in like 25-30 minutes, which is still not good. But if I actually have my time that I could just, really take my time to get ready, I'll say about an hour. It just depends. Like if I'm doing like a full face of makeup, or if I'm just like getting dressed on some clothes, running to Walmart. I mean, it takes different amounts of time. So I say between 30 minutes and an hour. Number 23, ever been in a physical fight? I have not, but you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Number 24, turn on. A turn on to me is like somebody who makes me laugh. I like to laugh, if you haven't noticed. I'm like I guess like a silly kind of person. I like to have fun. I like to laugh at people. I like to laugh with people. I mean, if it's funny, laugh. This is life. You don't have that much life to live. You don't know when it's going to be over, so laugh. I like to laugh. 25, turn off. Sarcasm. I don't like sarcastic people at all. I just find that very ill. I don't have any sarcastic friends. I just don't really like to be around sarcastic people. I think it's just not funny to me. That's just the type of humor that I don't care for. And also, I don't like people who say that they're going to do something and then they don't do it. So that can kind of encompass a lot of things. Like I really hate when people are late. If you tell me you're going to be somewhere at a certain time and you're not going to be, just let me know. We got text, we got Instagram, we got Facebook, it's Twitter, Snapchat, Key, email, pigeons with notes. You can let people know that if you're going to be running late, you can let them know ahead of time instead of them like waiting. And I also hate when people put on an invitation that a party starts at a certain time when it's actually 30 minutes to an hour later because they don't want people to be late. Don't do that, because sometimes I'm the person that gets there on time and then I'm sitting around looking stupid for an hour. Don't do that. I don't like that. Number 26, the reason you joined YouTube. I joined YouTube because I love watching YouTube videos, and I just thought it was something that I could do as well and engage with people. I like to interact. I like to put things together, and I guess editing videos, filming videos allows me to tap into my creative side. So that's another reason why I started YouTube. Number 27, fears. I don't have a lot of fears, but I am terribly, terribly afraid of mushrooms in the ground. That's real life. Like real life, like no joke. If I see a mushroom growing out of the ground, I might take off running the other way or cry, or they make me itch. They make my skin crawl. I just can't. I can't even, when I see it, it's real. Like I looked it up. It's called mycophobia. I have diagnosed myself with that. I am absolutely terrified of mushrooms in the ground. I don't eat mushrooms. I'm not scared of them when they're like in food or on a plate, but I won't eat them. But when I see them growing out of the ground, it's just so like, I hate it. Especially after it rains. I remember one time I was coming out of school and there were like 1,000 of them in the ground. I guess it rained and like all of them just popped up. And to me, it was so bizarre. Like, where did they all come from? Like, oh my God, I'm starting to itch. I can't talk about that, y'all. It's real. Like, I really have a fear of mushrooms in the ground. It's real. Number 28, last thing that made you cry. The last time I can remember crying was when my fiance proposed to me. I boohooed like a baby. That was about a month ago. I don't think I've cried since then. So yeah, that's the last time I cried. And those were tears of joy. So that was a good thing to cry about. Number 29, the last time you said you loved someone. About 2 minutes before I started filming, I told my fiance I love him. And yeah. Number 30, the meaning behind your YouTube name. My YouTube name is just portions of my actual name kind of smashed together. So no real meaning, just a representation of who I actually am, I guess. Number 31, the last book you read. I can't remember the last book I read. Number 32, the book you're currently reading. I'm reading 2 books. I'm reading Love and Respect, which is about relationships and marriage. And I'm reading another book called The Magic of Thinking Big. That's geared more so towards, just your life and being successful and having a more positive outlook on your life. Number 33, the last show you watched. I just watched the most recent episode of Prancing Elites while I was eating. I like that show. So I had it on DVR and I went on ahead and watched that. Number 34, the last person you talked to, my fiance. Number 35, the relationship between you and the person you last texted. I think the last person I sent a text to was my sister and my mother. Number 36, favorite food. I don't really have a favorite food, but my favorite style of food would be Mexican. Number 37, place you want to visit. I really want to go to Europe, and I also really want to go to South Africa. So I will be going to both of those places sometime soon because I really want to go. Number 38, last place you were. I didn't leave the house today, but last night I went to a masquerade party with my family, and it was really nice. Number 39, do you have a crush? Sure, my fiance, if we're crushing, yeah. Number 40, the last time you kissed someone. Today, my fiance. Number 41, last time you were insulted. See, I can interpret this question a lot of different ways because sometimes people's breath is insulting, or like a look that they give me, or their attitude, or like something someone says about me. I can't really pinpoint a time when I was insulted last because I feel like, you know, people like to try me a lot. So we just gonna say recently. 42, favorite flavor of sweet. I like chocolate. I like a lot of chocolate. I just had 2 brownies. And I had 2 yesterday. And I probably had 2 the day before that. So I like chocolate. 43, what instruments do you play? None. But in, what was that? Elementary school? Middle school, I used to play the clarinet. And in elementary school, I used to play the heck out of the recorder. Like Mary Had a Little Lamb. Like do 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 do. That was me. I was hitting them notes hard, so. 44, favorite piece of jewelry. 45, the last sport you played. I guess I'm just gonna say when I was a cheerleader. I cheered in college and in high school, so we'll just take it back to there because your girl don't like being physical and active, so yeah. Number 46, last song you sang. I can't remember. We're just gonna say Mary Had a Little Lamb because I was just humming that. 47, favorite chat up line. Am I supposed to know what that is? Number 48, have you ever used it? That sounds sexual. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't do that kind of stuff. Number 49, the last time you hung out with anyone. Well, I mean, I guess last night when I went to the masquerade party with my family, I was hanging out with them. Number 50, who should answer these questions next? I mean, I guess anyone who wants to. So yeah, that's it. That's all 50 questions. I feel like my answers were kind of lame. Were they lame? I'm sorry. I hope you guys found it somewhat enjoyable. I hope at least. So yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye. Number 20, where do you go when you're, I can't read. Our AP economics. 42, favorite. Number, okay, what? Don't even get me started because y'all know I have to like go into a whole story about it.